The following wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you could make it. We're in Chocolate City, USA, Hershey, Pennsylvania for tonight's edition of our WL Snarl. I'm Wally Cardell, joined again as always by Johnny Bianco and Snarl General Manager Tex Lynch. What a card it was at the Spectrum just a few nights ago, with Dionne's huge win over Angie Angel Guns to become new Women's International Champion. And while the Italian Testarossa celebrates, Angie isn't going anywhere. She's publicly congratulated Dionne and says she's moving forward with other things.
No reason not to believe her. Also, tonight marks 2 years since Danielle Heathcote won the Joyce Grable Memorial Tournament, a title she's still got to this day. She's medically clear to compete and says she's looking forward to something special.
Something special she be revealing to everyone when I speak to her again at the end of the first hour tonight.
Yeah, but before all that, we got a whole bunch of wrestling to get through. Let's get that started right away. Our opening contest, ladies tag team action with Cherie Roy, the Queen of the Black Garden, and Autumn Breeze, facing Kayden Carter and Katana Chance. Kayden Carter, back from that beating she caught from Luna Vachon last week.
Good evening, fans. Welcome to our WL Snarl. Our opening contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Twin Cities, the Queen of the Black Garden, Cherie Roy, and from Altoona, Pennsylvania, Autumn Breeze, vicious and delicious. Been a couple of months since former ladies tag champions Cherie and Autumn last appeared, but Vicious and Delicious is back on the scene. Now jockeying for position in the race to challenge power and beauty for the titles. And the first ring on the ladder tonight is Kayden Carter and Katana Chance.
Kayden Carter, now fully recovered from Luna Vachon's vicious assault last week, or at least, hopefully, fully recovered. Not that I think Cherie Roy or Autumn Breeze are the type to exploit an opponent's injury. It's just not the way they do business.
Well, not to the best of my knowledge. They are not the type to disrespect the rule book, which is why they were former women's tag team champions for such a long time.
Their opponents, the team of Kayden Carter and Katana Chance.
Another fine purchase from another fine WWE fire sale, Katana Chance and Kayden Carter. They are a pretty impressive team. They started off a little bit awkward, but they straightened out their acting well. Kayden Carter's knees look just fine after Luna Vachon's attack. I don't think she's going to have too many issues tonight. Should be a pretty good matchup against Cherie and Autumn Breeze, though.
But Kayden and Katana can be a little devious at times, which might give them a slight edge that could lead to an upset win over the heavily favored Cherie and Autumn.
Which would make them very popular, apparently. Some guys like their villains pretty. It's going to be the Queen of the Black Garden, Cherie Roy, and Katana Chance starting this match off. Well, what an opener we got as Tom Canamora rings the bell. Cherie Roy charges, locks up with Katana. Katana gets the upper hand, whips her into the upper right corner. Cherie Roy counters with an elbow. Katana Chance counters with a kick to the midsection. Katana Chance blocked and countered by Cherie Roy. A couple of hard rights, a counter from Katana Chance. These two going back and forth right away. That's Hurricane Rana from Katana Chance. And here comes Kayden Carter. Let's see what Luna Vachon did to her, if anything. Cherie Roy on the canvas catches a kick to the leg from Katana Chance. Like I said, her knees appear to be working just fine. She turns it over to Katana Chance. Cherie Roy catches a series of shots. And she's going for the ride. There's the whirl of Katana to Cherie Roy. Followed up with a stomp from Katana Chance. She steps out, turns it over to Kayden Carter again. Well, the early tag-offing strategy seems to be working just fine. So far, the advantage has been all Kayden Carter and Katana Chance. Cherie Roy rolled up, catches a kick to the face from Kayden Carter. Here's a cover, but Autumn Breeze right there to break up the pin. A stomp to the midsection to Cherie Roy. Kayden Carter gathers her up, turns her attention to Autumn Breeze, tags her with a forearm. Cherie Roy breaks it up. Autumn Breeze tags her with a cheap shot. Cherie Roy misses with her move there. There's a kick to the midsection from Cherie Roy. The Queen of the Black Garden with a cravat suplex on Kayden Carter. And it looks like Cherie and Autumn are starting to turn things around here. Inverted suplex from the Queen of the Black Garden. Cherie Roy drives a knee into the arm of Kayden Carter. And Kayden Carter's on the wrong side of town and catching all kinds of hell too. Oh, an arm snap from Cherie Roy. A rolling elbow to the back of Kayden Carter. Here comes Autumn Breeze on the tag, and they've got Kayden Carter right where they want her, firmly in control and far away from her partner. A series of hard rights and a stomp to the midsection from Autumn Breeze. Autumn Breeze moves back in now, a series of lefts. Guess she wanted to complete the set. Oh, okay. Here comes Cherie Roy on the tag. Kayden Carter locked up, whip to the far right corner. An elbow from Cherie Roy. Kayden Carter caught from behind, side suplex with a pin. Look at this right here. 1, 2, but no. Kayden Carter breaks up the pin. There's this. Oh, look at this. A hot tag to Katana Chance. Cherie Roy caught by surprise here. Knee to the midsection to Katana Chance. Cherie Roy steps out, turns it over to Autumn Breeze. Autumn Breeze locks up Katana Chance, whips her to the ropes. Ooh, hard shot to the midsection. Autumn goes behind, hard forearm. Takes Katana Chance down, followed up with a stomp to the midsection. Autumn Breeze escorts Katana to her team's corner. Here comes Cherie Roy on the tag. Double team incoming. Katana Chance catches double shoulders. And Autumn Breeze steps out. Cherie Roy all the way up on the top. She goes there, leg drop across the throat of Katana Chance. Katana counters with a kick to the midsection of Cherie Roy. Cherie Roy counters with a kick to the midsection of Katana Chance. A whole lot of back and forth, eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth action here. The Queen of the Black Garden rounds up Katana Chance, escorts her to her team's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Katana Chance. She counters but catches a cheap shot from Autumn Breeze. Cherie Roy goes behind on her. Another back suplex. And it goes over to Autumn Breeze on the tag. Katana Chance is laid out. Could be in big trouble here. As Autumn Breeze starts to really open up. Again, they're doing it smart. They're keeping the opponent separated from their tag team partner closer to their corner. Autumn Breeze with a pair of knees to the back of Katana Chance. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. One. Not even a one, really. Kayden Carter breaking things up. Katana Chance rolls to the outside. And Autumn Breeze doing a little showboating for the local folks in Hershey. She's from Altoona, so they know her well here. Here we go. Feet to the bow brand for Kayden Carter. But Katana Chance is momentarily distracted. 10 count punches to the chest of Kayden Carter, and out to the floor she goes. Meanwhile, Katana Chance, look at this. With a Frankensteiner. And Cherie Roy, but catches a kick from Autumn Breeze. Referee Tom Canamora already engaging the count. Cherie Roy looks all messed up. Katana Chance going after Autumn Breeze. And it's broken out on the outside. Katana Chance misses with the knee. Autumn Breeze back up. Both ladies missed their move. Cherie Roy still laid out. This is not good. It has turned around nasty for Vicious and Delicious here. Spinning punch. The Katana Chance, down she goes. And Autumn Breeze going to take full advantage of the count and go to work on the arms of Katana Chance. A risky move. That count starting to get up there. Autumn Breeze finishes up with a pair of knees to the back of Katana Chance again. And they are definitely running out of time here. A series of shots from Autumn Breeze, a double shot to the midsection of Katana Chance. Katana Chance bounced into the barricade, right into the 11. Autumn takes her down. Schoolyard bully punches from Autumn Breeze on Katana Chance. Needs to get her back inside the ring. Kick to the midsection from Katana Chance. Autumn Breeze rounded back up to a standing position. A kick. Autumn puts on the brakes on Katana Chance. Rocks her up. And what are we going to see here? All the way up for the vertical suplex, but no, Katana Chance counters. Chop block to the knee of Autumn Breeze. We're going to run out of time here. That is it. Oh, man.
At 7 minutes and 8 seconds, the referee calls a double count out. No winner.
A double count out. Well, that went over like a fart in church. All right, folks, we'll be back with more Snarl right after the break.